Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video we're going to show you how to change out the Maytag dishwasher door hinge. It's going to be a very easy repair and it should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. In this video we're going to use a large flathead screwdriver, 1/4 inch nut driver, the Phillips screwdriver, the Torx 15 driver, and a Torx 20 driver. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new door hinge. The door hinge is what the door rides on when you open and close it. The main reason to be changing it out is if it's bent or damaged in a way that's not allowing the door to open and close properly. In order to change the part, first thing we have to do is open up the dishwasher door. Use a Phillips screwdriver to take out the screws that hold the dishwasher to the countertop. We're going to use the Torx 15 driver to remove the 3 screws on each side of the door panel. Once you have the screws out, we can close the door. Then it'll drop down out of the control panel. You can pull it out, then lift it off and set it aside. Carefully start the dishwasher coming out from the cabinet. And then we can grab the frame, pull it out. We're only going to pull it out about halfway so we can see the rollers and cables. Once you have the dishwasher pulled out, we're going to grab the cable and pull on it so we can unhook the link from the hinge. Once you have it off, just carefully let it go. Once you have the cable disconnected, we're going to bend this little tab over on the hinge. This is a little safety device that prevents the door from being lifted off. So we're just going to use a big flathead screwdriver and open it up a little bit so we can lift the hinge off later. And then we can use the 1/4 inch nut driver. We're going to take out the screw that holds the ground wire in place and the one that holds the brace in place. Once you have those out, we can open up the door a little bit and use the Torx 20 driver to remove these 2 screws that hold the hinge to the door panel. The spacer comes off, make sure you take that off and set it aside. Then we can close the door while we hold on to the hinge and carefully lift it out. Once you have it free, you can pull the door hinge off the dishwasher. Here's the old door hinge next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. To put the new hinge in, we're just going to line it up with the brace right here so it goes in the channel. And then we can drop the hinge on to the hinge pin. We're going to open the door and line up the screw holes. Once you have the holes lined up, we can use the Torx 20 driver to put the screws in. Hold the hinge to the door. Don't forget on the lower one, you have to put this spacer on. You want to make sure the open section goes to the top. Once you have it tightened down, you can close the door. And we can use the 1/4 inch nut driver to put the screws in on the front. Remember, the longer screw holds the brace on, and the shorter screw holds on the ground wire. We're going to take the big flathead screwdriver and bend this tab over. You just want to bend it enough so the door is not able to be pulled off the hinge easily, but you don't want to do it so much that it binds up and makes the door hard to open and close. To put the cable on, we have to hook it onto the hinge here. So we're going to grab the cable back here by the spring, stretch it out, again loop it over, hook it onto the hinge. Now that we have the cable hooked up to the new hinge, we can push the dishwasher back in. Now that we have the dishwasher back into the cabinet, we're going to put the front panel back on. To put the front panel back on, you want to make sure that when you're setting it down, that this tab here goes behind the hinge on each side. To put it on, all you have to do is line it up and drop it down onto the hinges. Once you have it in place, we're going to lift the door up, and then you want to make sure these tabs line up with the console. And you can lift the door up and carefully hold it while you're opening the door. We're going to put the screws back in that hold it to the cabinet. Now that we have the dishwasher remounted to the cabinet, we can use the Torx 15 driver to put in the screws that hold the front panel on. Once you have the screws in, you close the dishwasher door, plug it back in, and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.